up, y'all? It's your girl, and I'm back for another video. So I'm sitting at Walmart, and some things have happened over the last couple of days, and I just really just need to get this off my chest. Okay, so let's just dive right into it. Those of you who know the situation, who've been following the whole drama filled craziness that my life is right now, know that my husband left me and my kids. I'm pregnant as hell, and we've just, what I'm gonna call right now, have been going through or had irreconcilable differences. Now we can sit here, we can go back and forth all day long on why I think things happen the way they did, this and that. We could do that all day long. I'm not gonna do that today because frankly I don't have the time. Lately I have been feeling, I don't know, I know I'm blessed and I know I'm happy, and I'm happy to be where I'm at. And actually, like I said before, I feel like a weight is lifted off of my chest and my shoulders that he's gone, because I feel like he's been a super negative entity in my life for a long time. I hate to say that because I love him at the same time, but if I'm thinking about the situation realistically, he's been such a negative entity in my life, and I feel like he holds me back from a lot, and he blocks a lot of my blessings because he's negative. And with him gone, it's just been blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing. When he was here, I would still get blessings. It would just be, I don't know, I feel like it would be slow or so much trouble to get to the good, through the bad into the good, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. I mean, I know somebody out there is gonna feel me, but you know, it's hard to explain, girl, unless you've been there. Since then, he hasn't called, he hasn't text messaged me. There's been no communication on his part. I feel like it's not for me to reach out, so I haven't. I haven't reached out, and normally I would say, hey, you know, the boys are blah blah blah, or whatever, the pregnancy is blah blah blah, whatever. But I feel like you left me, okay, so you come to me and ask, be a man, and text me or call me and say, hey, I know we have our issues right now, or whatever, we're not working out, but we still have 3 kids together. How are the boys? How is the pregnancy? I know it's high risk. How are you doing? Are you okay? You know, and I think that's what makes me so mad. That makes me so mad. Like, it just makes me so mad. Many times as him and I have like had this where he's in another state and I'm here, and we're not together a period of time where we're not with each other. As many times as we've had that, I've never experienced him purposefully going several days or weeks at a time without talking to me or trying to get some information about what's going on. And for him to just leave and not care about the kids or the pregnancy or me, just my well-being, even if we don't see eye to eye, even if we're not going to work out, do you care about our well-being? And I think the answer to that is no. And if the answer to that is yes in his mind, then he is far light years away from showing it. I'm disappointed in him, and I hope that one day he sees this video and understands how disappointing it is to see a grown-ass man walk out and then show he doesn't give a fuck about his kids. Walking out itself, that action shows you don't give a damn. But at least, you know, have the human being decency to call or text and say, hey, at least attempt to say, I know we're not working out, but like I said earlier, how are the kids? You know, you may not get an immediate response because I'm mad. You may not get a response at all. Knowing me, I probably would respond and say, hey, you know, the kids are okay, they're fine, this is what's going on, that's what's going on with the pregnancy, I'm gonna have to deliver, you know. But the fact that he hasn't even tried is so selfish to me. Selfish as hell. Like, you don't know what's happening, you know. And I hope he doesn't think he's trying to get all of his information from YouTube, because you guys don't know all of what's happening, and he knows that. So, and information that you guys get may not be information that's current. It might be from a few days ago or a week ago or whatever. And, you know, so I hope he's not taking this as like, okay, we don't have to talk because we're mad at each other right now, and I'll just get the information that I need from her videos about her pregnancy and about how the kids are doing. Like, you don't be a coward. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating and it's stressful because that's not who I married. That's not who I know. I don't know who this person is. And that's like crazy to me. I don't know who this person is. And I'm so angry on the inside. I'm trying to keep myself together because I have to stay focused. But do you know how hard it is to stay focused when in the back of your mind you're just thinking about, what if he's out there just like effing every bitch he sees? You know, how angry would that make me? And then at the same time, I'm like, well, do I really care? Let him be their problem. You know, let him find somebody who wants to do all that, you know, who's on his level. It makes me angry, you know, that he doesn't have to pay a bill. He doesn't have to be responsible for anybody. He gets to play daddy when he wants to play daddy to his other kids. He can call and say, hey, okay, you want to come on, you know, and hang out with his kids out there, and then give them back to their mom. And, you know, it's just, to me, it's not fair. He got to walk out of being a full-time father, husband, provider, and walked right into bumland. It's aggravating. It's really, really aggravating. So that's that. I'm still upset about it. Although I'm trying to tuck my feelings deep down inside, because I have to still be here for my kids. I still have to love them and provide for them and be strong for them and put on this good face for them. But I still, deep down inside, am trying to process and heal from heartbreak and all this other shit, all these other feelings that I feel. I'm just frustrated. I just want to scream and punch a bag. Like, that's how mad I am. That aside, I've been getting phone calls. I told you guys this about a week ago before I even moved. I was getting, this was right around the same time hubby left. I don't even want to call him hubby anymore. We'll just call him old buddy cuz. So right around the time old buddy cuz left, I started getting calls, and it would be like random. And I remember telling you guys, like, I've been getting harassed. Like, somebody's calling me. Call, and they would listen, not say anything, but be on the phone, and then just hang up. One day, the first time it happened, now this is the second time. Now this is the third time. No, this is the second set of calls. The first time this happened was a couple of months ago. I just started getting random phone calls. People trying to, I guess, somebody who watches me, who knows my number, was trying to play games on my phone, I guess, to spook me or whatever. This is right around the same time the whole subscriber sent me this big old package, and it was this mystery and that whole debacle, that thing. So it was right around that same time. So I guess they were trying to spook me or whatever. So whoever this is watches my YouTube channel. That I do know. And they called me a few times then, and I was like, whatever, just stop calling my phone, whatever. Because the reason why, because I know, and I know some of you are going to say, why not change your number? I've had my number for like 7 years, literally. Like, I don't have this type of stuff happen to me. This is the first time that I've had people call my phone like on some other stuff. Now, yeah, over the course of 7 years, have I had like somebody's girlfriend call me on a random occasion? Sure, fine. But you take care of that. You block the number, and that's it. There's no more of that, you know, people trying to blow your phone up, call you from multiple. I never had those issues personally, so I was blessed to be able to have this number. I like my number. I've had it for a long time. I'm attached to it. I would like not to change my number. And because it was only a couple of times, I was like, whatever. And then they stopped calling. So then a week ago, it starts again. They call, don't say anything. I'm like, hello, hello, hello. Okay, you're not gonna say anything? Okay. And then they hung up on me. In the background, I hear like a little noise, like some TVs or something like that. I'm like, all right, whatever. At first, I was like, maybe it's my dad playing on my phone. My dad, y'all don't know the whole situation with my dad. We are estranged. I do not talk to him. It's just this really bad relationship. We don't have a relationship anymore because he's a very toxic family member. I don't deal with that anymore. So, that's a whole nother thing. I know some of you guys already know this. My newer subscribers may not, but that's a whole nother thing. So I thought, and my dad would do something weird like that, play on my phone. So I'm thinking, maybe that's my dad, you know? And I'm thinking that because right out the blue, around the same day actually, he called my mom out of the blue. My mom, again, has had the same number for several years. And he called my mom, you know, was asking weird questions. Like, and we don't talk to him. So, and me, like, if he calls me, I'm not answering or returning any phone calls. So he already knows not to do that. But I think he called my mom because he knew she was going to answer. So anyway, I was thinking maybe it's my dad playing games on my phone, trying to get attention because I won't give him any. So I just was like, whatever. Then they called again that night, right? And it was quiet. And I was like, look, if you're not going to say anything, don't waste your time. Call my phone. Like, what are you calling for? To hear me? We're going to sit in here and hear each other, listen to each other breathe. Like, what's going on? So, that time I hung up, and then they called again at like 5 or 6 in the morning. And I was like, look, you know what? I can block my phone from unknown calls being able to get through. I haven't done that because, again, I don't have people who don't call I don't have people calling my phone like that. So after that time, I didn't get anything else till the day before yesterday. Somebody calls my phone. I answer. Okay, I'm glutton for punishment. Yes, I know. You're like, why do you keep answering? Why didn't you just block it? I don't know, girl. I just am like, I'm trying to figure out who the fuck this is, you know? So they call again, and this time I pick up the phone and I'm quiet. Because every other time I've been picking up the phone, I'm like, what's up? Will you call on my phone? What you want? You gonna say something? Like, what you scared? Like, what's up? You get the balls to press the number. So what's up? I'm here. Say what you got to say. And this time I was quiet, and somebody, a female, said, I'm effing your NIGGA. Basically, I'm effing your man. And hung up. And I was like, okay, all right, is this where we're at? This is what we're doing now? Now we've got females calling my phone, playing games. Now, see, okay, off top, I already figured, like, if it wasn't who I thought it was, like my dad, it was a female. Only females, only petty, childish little girls do stupid little shit like that, and ain't nobody got time for it. So then my mind's like, who is it? Who is this person calling? I'm like, okay, no, I don't call my husband, and that's a whole nother story, because I had tried to call him the other day when I had put some money into an account that we both have access to, and I couldn't figure out where that money went, and blah, blah, blah. And I had called him several times. He did not answer the phone, and that pissed me off because of a whole nother thing. Like, I could have been in labor, something could have been wrong with one of the boys, so something could have been wrong with me. I mean, anything could have happened. You're still legally my husband. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't answer the phone at all. Didn't respond at all. So it was like, okay, F you too then, okay? So anyway, I didn't call him. I'm just like, okay, trying to figure out who this is. So, but basically, either somebody ran his phone, which would be difficult because I've done it before. They ran through his phone and got a hold of my number or something, decided to start playing with it, or they already knew my number somehow and started playing on my phone. I don't know what it is. All I know is that if you're watching this, don't waste your time. I've blocked all incoming calls that are unknown. It's just not worth my time and my strength and my energy, because that threw me off. I was in the middle of a move. Y'all know I was moving myself. And then it made me want to go into FBI investigator mode. Like, who is this calling my phone? Who is this? Is this the real reason why you left? You leaving me to go mess with childish little girls who want to play on my phone? Like, I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't got time for that, you know? Like, if you have something to say, please feel free and say it, since you already on my line. Since you already got my attention, since I'm already here on the other end of the phone, go ahead and say what you have to say. But if you don't have anything to say, if you just want to play games, go on, honey. So this is either one of two situations. Either one, this is really somebody that is effing my husband and happen to get my number somehow, which I don't know how that would be possible, but okay, let's just play with the idea. Or two, this is somebody who knows me, who's trying to play on my phone, who I'm no longer okay with anymore, which, you know, could be a couple of different people, but I just don't know who would take the time. Even though if the people who I am beefing with or don't like get along with anymore, I don't see any of these people taking the time to do this type of thing. I know these people, but at the same time, you think you know people all the time, and then they turn out to be these people that you know had no idea they were. Hint, point in case, my situation, okay? I don't know, y'all. All I'm saying is that somebody played on my phone. And then they know what's going on because they try to play on my emotions and be like, I'm effing her. Probably don't even know my husband. You know what I'm saying? Or they could know my husband. You know what I mean? It's a mess. It's a whole mess. It's a whole trifling mess. So if you're watching this, don't waste your time. I don't care if you have him. Girl, keep him. Be prepared to take care of a big ass child. I hope you ain't got no kids, because you're going to spend all your free time raising him. Okay? Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. It just was a waste of my time and energy. I'm just over the whole situation. I'm tired of being stressed out. I'm trying to move on with my life. And it's hard, because how do you move on from a marriage? It's like I can't even focus. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say how do you move on from a marriage, even though I really don't know how, because I've never had to do that before. But how do you deal with a relationship problem or ending in the midst of so many other life events? I don't have the time to focus on that. And I think that kind of irritates me too. I don't have time to sit and emotionally adjust to what's just happening, because I'm too busy trying to live, survive, and provide for my kids. So I have no time to sit here and care about how I feel. It sucks. It really does. But I gotta keep going, because if I fall into a depression, or if I fall into this angry black woman, you know, thing, I'm never gonna be able to I'm never gonna succeed. Stressful. Breakups effing suck. I'm trying to cut down on my cussing on this channel. But breakups effing suck so bad that it's just like, ugh. I don't know. I just think of all these different things. Like, what if he gets somebody pregnant? Like, what if because he's so irresponsible. Like, men are so irresponsible sometimes. Like, what if he goes out there and just, you know, is having a free-for-all, and then, like, next thing you know, there's a baby that pops up out of the woodworks, and we're still married, and you know what I mean? I haven't even talked. Like, I would be so hurt. I have no idea. I just think about like how irresponsible he is, that he probably would do something like that to me. Just my luck. Give it a few months, that'll be the next video title. He had a baby behind my back. Shit. Anyway, if you have any negativity, please keep it over there. I don't need any more. I'm full. I'm overflowing with it. I don't need any more. I'm done. I'm trying to just be positive and live my life positively, and I'm just trying to cope the best way I know how, which is hard, by the way. I wish y'all could comment down below, but you know you can't. So hit me up in my DMs with positivity, of course. Thank you so much for rocking with your girl, rocking with this channel, subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing if you're a new subscriber. Just thank you for all the love that you guys have given me and all of the support. I really love y'all. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of this hot car. It's like well, since it's only 94 degrees outside today, it's kind of gloomy, but it feels like 150 degrees. I'm hot. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.